Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you guys about embarrassing moments. It happens to us all. There are just some times where you can't help but embarrass yourself. Or sometimes other people embarrass you, or, whatever may happen. And I was contemplating how to go about talking about embarrassing moments when I realized that so far this school year, in the month and a half that we've been in school, where I go to school, I've managed to have some pretty embarrassing moments. Yeah, quite a few actually. But I decided to tell you guys about the 3 most embarrassing moments that have happened so far this school year. So keep in mind, I've been in school for 6 weeks now. This is like my 7th week of school, so almost 7 full weeks. And I've managed to have multiple embarrassing moments, enough embarrassing moments to make an entire video about. But today I'm only going to tell you the 3 most embarrassing moments that I can remember right off the top of my head. Because some of them I've probably just tried to block out of my memory and I've already forgotten them. But, so they're really not in any order, but, whatever. They're embarrassing nonetheless. So, the first embarrassing moment that I'm going to tell you guys about happened, well, I guess I'll go in order of how it happened, like when it happened. This one happened, I think, on the 3rd or 4th week of school, probably the 3rd. I was running to go to lunch, like I was running to catch up to one of my friends to go to the cafeteria to get food. And I had something in my hand and I was going to throw it away, and there was a trash can in one of the hallways that I was like running past, and I stopped. Well, I didn't stop. I slowed down and threw the trash away, but my momentum like kept going and I like ran into the wall. And we're not talking I like ran into it like that. We're talking I like ran into it, like punched the wall pretty much, except my face is what hit the wall. And after I ran into the wall, which made a pretty loud thud, I like caught my balance, and Jinx is barking. Give him a second for that. Anyways, I like caught my balance and prevented myself from falling over. And then I like tried to keep the momentum going so that I wouldn't fall over. And I kept running, and I like ran in front of 3 people who had just seen me hit the wall, and they were laughing. And I like ran in front of them and almost tripped one of them. And that was a great moment for me. I was really proud of that one. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing because I hit the wall pretty hard. I mean, I didn't have like a bloody face or anything, but it made a pretty good thud. Kind of hurt. Then I nearly tripped someone. I mean, not that bad, but yeah. I mean, I was able to laugh about it right when it happened, but mostly because I know that I'm clumsy, so it really didn't surprise me that I just ran into a wall. But yeah, that's embarrassing moment number 1 so far this school year. An embarrassing moment number 2, it happened it happened on Monday, actually, like this past Monday. It just happened. My first period class, I have some people in there that had been asking about my videos and stuff, and I had given them my YouTube channel name. And one of them was like, oh, I forgot to look up your video. So they turned to my teacher, and this had happened on Friday, and they were like, can we watch one of Nikki's videos? Like, can I pull out my phone and watch it? And she was like, well, we don't have any time left in class, but on Monday you can. And we'll put it on the projector. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, let's not do that. Like, no, please no. But Monday came around. My teacher remembered. My classmates remembered. So lo and behold, guys, one of my YouTube videos has been played in my classroom on the projector in front of like 17 people. Which isn't that many people, but still. Luckily, my teacher did let me leave the classroom when they played the video. It wasn't like I had to sit there and watch myself back, because that would have been mortifying. But they watched my Someone Like You cover, and when I walked back into the classroom, there were seriously 17 faces looking at me and just like that. Like, did you see how creepy that smile was that I just gave you? Because that's exactly what I saw when I walked back into the classroom. 17 different times. So I like hid my face behind my folder and just walked to my desk. I mean, nobody was mean. They weren't saying anything bad about it, but it was really embarrassing to actually leave a classroom because they were watching my video on YouTube. But I'm really thankful that they watched it because, more people got to see it and get it out there and stuff like that. But it was still really quite embarrassing. Slightly mortifying. But again, I will make it. Nothing that terrible. And then the final moment happened, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before that. I really don't remember. But I was sitting there in my pre-calculus class writing notes down, and my teacher, he's a hilarious guy. He's very awkward and funny. And when he starts talking, a lot of times he like really projects his voice, like almost like he's yelling at you, but it's just because he's really excited to teach you pre-calculus. And we were all being quiet because we were writing a note, and he had finished talking about the note that we were writing down. And I was finishing up the last sentence in the notes, and he starts to talk, and he says, "All right," and he does it really, really loudly. And it really scared me. And right at the moment that he yelled, "All right," I was like, I spazzed out, and I really don't want to make the facial expression for you guys that I made because it was really, really embarrassing. But essentially, I like spazzed out. So picture me spazzing out in whatever way you want to picture that. But just know that I moved my hands in a really awkward way, and I made a terrible facial expression. And my teacher stopped in his tracks, looked at me, laughed a little bit, and said, "I didn't mean to scare you." And then my friends and everybody that actually noticed what had happened was like, "Wow, Nikki." So yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't too terrible. I lived. I'm going to continue living. It's not that bad. But those are my 3 most embarrassing moments that have happened so far this school year.
And I'm sure that there will be more, and probably more that I could talk about in more videos. So if you guys like this video and you want to hear more, go ahead and click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you liked it, go ahead and tell me in the comments. And if you have any embarrassing moments that you want to share so I can feel better about myself, then please do. I will welcome them with open arms because it will make me feel better about myself. And yeah. But those are my 3 most embarrassing moments so far this school year, as I have said. And that's all I have for now, and I will talk to you guys later.